I'm sure you've seen these trigger video subjects, titles. Kratom, addicting, how I stopped Kratom, what people need to know about this tea, this plant called Kratom, this addictive thing. Oh my god, it's like they know exactly what to say to get trending, to get the views, to get monetized, and I am so past that in my life. What gets me the most, these people kind of created their problem by getting themselves addicted to something, because pretty much every single one of them took extracts. I've not met a single one of them who took powder, just powder, and had the issues that they stated having. Not a single one of them. Please find me someone who got addicted to Kratom, turned against Kratom, and made a stupid ass video and has a huge problem with Kratom, says the withdrawals were horrible, because apparently they've not ever had another substance like stopping white sugar, or, you know, detoxing from caffeine, that's a bitch, or, you know, alcoholism, or cigarettes, like detoxing from cigarettes. But oh my god, detoxing from Kratom, holy shit. I cannot find a single one of them. But here they are on their high horse, created their own issue. But Kratom is addicting. Look at me. Watch me, people. Let me tell you all about this plant, this tea. Yes, hello, my name is Shauna Kay, and I'm a mom. I'm a normal woman with a pension job, own a business. I've been in the Kratom community for over a decade. It's not just Kratom I talk about botanicals, CBD, marijuana, LSD, all kinds of things, teas, mushrooms. Living in that suburban mom, going from nothing to everything. I talk about a lot. So thank you for being here. I talk about a lot of controversial things, and I once had a huge booming channel, and when the Kratom police came and swapped through, canceling channels that showed any kind of support for Kratom way back in, what was it, 2016? We had to have the march or something. Me and many of my fellow advocates were shut down, channels wiped clean. Those of us who had a name for ourselves or were given a pet name, like I was given pet name Kratom Girl, that was totally blacklisted, so I had to come back as a completely different persona, which meant the name itself, the hashtag, would be shadow banned. So people couldn't re-find me. So rebuilding was harder. When we talk about Kratom and we gather around and we share our knowledge, these stupid fucking videos are probably the most triggering. They say all the things that a real Kratom consumer who is educated would know not to say. There's medical terminology you just don't say. People that's, you know, the kind of people that say Kratom user when you're not supposed to say user. It's like you don't ever hear a person who takes vitamins, you know, I'm gonna use some vitamin C, you know? That's like drug terminology. You don't ever hear that kind of word, that talk. You're a consumer, okay? And I've been on that pulpit for years, since the beginning, since I was trying to get people to stop using baggies for selling Kratom powder. Thankfully, we've come a long way. But there's still these people out there that pop their fucking Kratom extracts from the lovely OPMS, and then they wonder why their body requires it. And then they dare to compare and label this an addiction and use terminologies quoting pretty much shit they find off of the FDA list or WebMD. It's frankly embarrassing. It exposes their desperate desire for traffic and feed. The fact is, compared to many other things that are fully beloved and legal here in the United States, Kratom is nowhere on the top of the list of things that are addicting at all. So people need to sit down and do their homework. Because it's embarrassing and they're embarrassing themselves. They need to go to protectkratom.org and do some research. Be mad at me if you want. Because humans are so fucking weak, they don't have self-control. And ass fucks like that guy and many more who go on the YouTube and create a video about it being addicting all come from extract consumers. So there's an issue there. People just don't have self-control. And they kind of ruin it for the rest of us who do have self-control. And if you want to compare other vices people get addicted to, like chain smokers or alcoholic people, or people who have to have energy drinks or caffeine or sugar, the list is endless. Kratom is no more addicting than everything else I just listed, and then some. So these people are just embarrassing themselves and the community and really not helping the cause at all. And maybe that's their goal. They want it to be banned because they didn't have the strength or the self-control. So because they didn't have the self-control, they want to ban it for the rest of us who do have self-control. Is that remotely fair? I have self-control to not take extracts unless I have a really bad pain day. So because I have self-control and I don't take an extract unless I have a really bad pain day, but then you have these idiots over here who just can't help it and that's all they want to take. And then they get addicted and then they do their sob story and then they get against it and then they want to ban it. It's embarrassing. It's stupid and it's pathetic. And somebody's got to say it. Sorry. So that's my 2 cents. Take it or leave it. But for someone who's been taking and consuming Kratom for a very, very, very long time, it's all about moderation and self-control. And you don't see people banning cigarettes or alcohol. You see an age limit, just like it is with Kratom. So get off your damn fucking pulpit and quit trying to ban something. Sit down, just admit you have no self-control, and leave it to the rest of us who do. Save your sob stories. Okay? Alright, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and follow and share.